We'll take this off it and use the octopus. We've got octopus, sprouted seeds, chives, peas, mandarins and bean sprouts. And these ingredients are used to make this tasty picture. It's part of one of the food-themed photography workshops organised in the suburbs of Paris. Every photographer will have a different take on the same dish or the same recipe, and this adds real diversity to all these gastronomy-inspired photographs. And the third edition of the International Festival of Culinary Photography, currently taking place in Paris, is equally diverse. This year's theme is street food.
This year I wanted to focus on a food concept rather than particular products, and I thought that street food was a great theme, very relevant. It's not something we see very often in France, but it's very popular in other parts of the world, and even in some European countries.
Chef Thierry Marx is an ardent defender of street food in France, and he's the patron of this year's festival.
I don't think street food has to be exotic or oriental. I think vendors could also sell Lyon quenelles, Strasbourg sausages, the Morteau sausage and mash. I truly believe in the street food concept. It makes France's culinary culture more accessible.
Pour le patrimoine culinaire français.
Tu l'as apporté? You brought it! This is a world premiere.
This book has immortalised nomadic cuisine from 4 cities famed for their street food: New York, Bangkok, Tokyo and Jerusalem.
In these cities, food is a major way of integrating into local life. When a community brings its food to you and you try it, then you are being invited into their world. In Jerusalem, I think mealtimes are a moment of peace and tranquility. When people stop to eat, there is no conflict between the two communities, and everyone eats the same thing.
Photographer Mathilde de Lecoté took these photos with her mobile phone. I always stick to the message the chef is conveying, and he thinks street food is a good way of combating unhealthy eating. So it's geared towards the younger generation. We know it's not just a problem for them, but this could be a great communication medium. How do young people communicate nowadays? With their mobile phones. So I thought it would be a good way of reaching them, by communicating in the same way. The International Festival of Culinary Photography, which runs until the 13th of November, has organised 40 or so free food or photography-themed exhibitions in venues like this luxury hotel. The photographer Thomas Delem was inspired by the hotel, by its links to film and cinema, and so he decided to recreate the kind of frame-by-frame sequences you find in film. It's a very sequential piece, with the same character describing the action. I put this one there so we get the impression the eyes are following us.
Looking at pictures of food makes you want to do some cooking, or try what's in the picture.
So if this year's street food theme is giving you ideas, then why not set up shop at a market?
So what should we call this? It's a what-cooked chicken curry with cashew nuts. Okay, my friends, it's ready. Time to eat. Come and have a try. Come and try it, sir.
Yvon Cadieu sets up his mobile kitchen in markets across France and shares his recipes and his good humour.
I'll have a slice of marrow and a bit of celery. I'm always going to markets from my mother in Nantes, and I've lived in 14 different countries. I've always shopped at markets, and as a chef, I've always wanted to use local products. Markets are a part of everyday life. There are tens of thousands of markets across France. The market is the temple of our culture.
Put your sunglasses on. No, put them on. So like this I can see when I cut my onion in your glasses.
Although Yvon Cadieu is a food critic and writes cookery books, he's probably happiest when he's working in the markets. For today's chicken wok, he began by tossing the onions with a blend of curry, curcuma and cumin and a few thin slices of celery.
I do it when the mood takes me, because I enjoy it. And it's like mini gatherings, because we get talking. People say to themselves, perhaps he's selling woks or something like that. But no, I'm not selling anything. It's starting to roast now. Come and have a look. Smell that. We're going to add the cashew nuts. Give it a Brazilian touch. Make it slightly crunchy. I'm also using dried apricots. It's a curry with Mediterranean, Caribbean and Asian influences. And now I add the chicken. So I've cut off the breast fillet, this little fillet here. I cut it into small pieces and add it directly to the mix.
With some marrow and a handful of spinach to top it off.
They'll melt down and add some moisture.
And some lucky shoppers at Paris's Place Mange Market that Wednesday got a taste of this improvised seasonal vegetable dish. It's delicious.